Hey everybody, this is Caesar with Small Engine Velocity coming at you with a Yamaha Zuma, my 2016 latest generation Yamaha Zuma 125 that I haven't really done much other than scooter deliveries, and I put a case in the back and did a little bit of modification on the fender. We did a little exploring in there, but we really haven't done that much. So I recently went looking for an exhaust for this Zuma, and there is literally nothing. Well, there is, but they're like super expensive, and they look like cheap exhausts that you get from China, just like the barrel kind and stuff like that. I wanted to get something a little bit more fancy, but like not even the fancy makers make one for this yet. So what did I do? I went onto eBay. I purchased a stainless steel exhaust, which if you've watched any of my live streams or a couple other things, I've actually put the exhaust on the screen, and it's stainless steel. It also came with a Yoshi sticker. I didn't ask for that. It didn't even say it was coming with it, but it came with it. So there's a big plate that you could put on it to make it Yoshi, which in reality is Choshi, like, because it's Chinese and it's a knockoff. I went ahead and put it on anyway, so don't give me a hard time, guys, about putting it on there. But there's some funny stories behind that. But anyways, before we show you the exhaust, this is a small board channel. We do scooters, motorcycles, even big bikes now, modifications, group rides, and stuff like that. So if this sounds like something that's if this is interesting to you, go ahead and give me a subscribe. Click that bell if you want notifications, and if you like this video at the end, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So let's go ahead and roll that intro. Alright, now that we got all that over with, let's go ahead and take a look at this exhaust and how it was made. So let me give you a little bit of history behind this exhaust creation. My dad, he's in from the Philippines, and he helped me make this exhaust. Actually, he made the exhaust. I just made measurements. And the way he did it, to me, it looks beautiful. Not because it was awesomely created, but it was made, and it was a project that me and my dad did. There's no video of me making this because I spent all the time making this exhaust with my dad. So here's what it looks like. So you have the exhaust header and the O2 sensor and the little tap, and then you come down, and there is the slip-on portion of this. So you can't tell, but part of that cone part is stainless welded onto steel, and then we welded on the little tabs down here so that we could put the springs on it. Adjusted the direction that it's in so that I could put this clasp around it and then hook it to one of the stock mounting points for the exhaust. Now there's two. I was thinking about putting it down there, but it works better out here. So if you want to take a look at it, it's kind of a low side exhaust, but I mean, if you look at it, it's a slip-on, so I could put more on there if I wanted to get rid of this exhaust or a shorty or a different one. But what's beautiful is that, I mean, it looks factory almost, minus the fake Yoshi sticker. Funny story, I drove around for a little bit, and it comes with a foam sticker to hold it down, and I smelled something funny as I was riding, and it was burning off that sticky portion underneath it. It does have a silencer, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to take it off because I think it sounds great the way it is right now. So I guess people are curious as to what it sounds like, so let's go ahead and set up for sound. So I brought out my recording gear so that we can get a pretty accurate sound of what the exhaust sounds like. Okay, so here's the exhaust. I'm going to go ahead and set the microphone over here, and we are going to go ahead and give it a start and see what it sounds like. So, like I said, it's not a long video, but I've been wanting to put an exhaust on here for a long time, and finally got one on. I really enjoyed making this with my dad, and I actually think if I had more exhaust headers and these, I would just have a fun time with me and my dad welding them together. But yeah, I guess I can always just make a header. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if it sounds okay, or if you think I did something wrong, or if you think I did something right. It's been a little while since I've done anything on this Zuma, so I'm really excited. I actually want to kind of see how fast I can go, because I know when I did the intake, the fastest I could go was 59, 60, maybe 61. Then I did the intake adjustment, and then I was able to get 64 max. So maybe this will give me 1 more mile per hour, perhaps. Because I noticed when we cut off the end of that the header, it was just before the catalytic converter. So there was a catalytic converter in here that was doing pollution, of course, but at the same time is also plugging it up a little bit, and maybe we can gain a little bit more power because we cut it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you guys liked. Don't forget to tune in for the next video and possibly do a speed test on this new exhaust. Anyways, thank you, and I'll see everybody in the next video.